she was actually engaged at one point, and the guy didn't know that she ate toilet paper when they got together. And then when he found out because she was in the bathroom one day, and he walked in there and she was eating the toilet paper. And he said on the episode, he's like, are you hungry? Like, there's food in the kitchen. But anyways, yeah, he basically was like, you either need to stop doing that because that's fucking disgusting, or we can get married. And she chose the toilet paper.
Ronnie, are you recording?
What's up? We're here.
Here we are.
We're
A little
live.
musical for you.
We're live.
We're live. Welcome back to another episode of the Nat N Mac Podcast. We've made it
This is
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Strong.
Yeah. I just can't even believe it.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel like this is maybe like the second episode?
I'm feeling like maybe like the 4th.
Okay.
It's getting a little more comfortable. You guys can't see, but we have a nice little table in front of us right now that we didn't have before. And it's just, it's nice.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
It's cute. Got a big old candle on it.
Yeah. Amongst other things.
I'm really into candles right now.
That's fair. It's about that time of the year where I become obsessed with candles as well.
Yeah.
It's just like I feel like the fall candles are like the elite candles.
Sure.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah, I don't know. I just bought 3 new ones this weekend.
Period, as you should. You can never have enough.
Well, yeah, you burn them. Then
You
what?
don't want to stink.
You don't want your house stinking.
You don't want to be a nasty bitch.
Nasty bitch.
Nasty. Anyways, a lot has happened in a week.
Always.
Every time. This is why we had to start a podcast.
Because we need to document the shit that happens to us.
Yeah.
I got divorced.
That did happen officially.
I'm officially divorced, which I hadn't gotten into that trauma and drama section yet, but I just was not ready for it. Like I was ready for it, but I wasn't prepared for it. Or like I didn't think it was going to be I didn't think I was going to have the feelings that I did.
Yeah, it was just yeah. What was like the thing, what about it hit you the hardest in that moment?
I just could not stop thinking about the fact that I uprooted my first daughter yet again. And then I did that now to my youngest, the one that I thought I was going to never have to do this with.
Gotcha.
And just the fact that like I did. And, you feel guilty because I'm like, I could have just sucked it up and dealt with it for the kids. It's not like he was beating me or like he's a great person. I just wasn't happy.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's no way to live.
Right. And I was with him for a long time, and obviously I didn't feel this way the whole time, but I was with him for 10 years, married for almost 5. So that's like all of my adult life.
Yeah.
We just grew apart. He stayed the same. He was the same person, but I was pretending to be someone I wasn't.
Yeah.
Because I thought that's what I was supposed to do. I hurried up and got married at 22, I think. 23? I don't know. 25.
25 would be it.
25. Hurried up and got married because I thought that's what I was supposed to do. And that's what I wanted. I wanted that so bad for me that I wanted to do that for my kids. And
yeah,
I just picked the first one.
I feel like that pressure has died down in my generation.
Very much has
for
died
sure.
down.
Yeah, like nobody really is rushing to get married. There still are some people, but
yeah,
it's definitely not like a race anymore.
Yeah.
Or it just, to most people, it doesn't feel like, just a priority.
Right. Because, like all my friends were doing it. So I just felt like I had to do it. And also, to me, at 25, I thought I was just getting so old.
Yeah.
And that I needed to have finish having
time
my
to
kids.
settle down. And
Yes. 25.
Yeah, no, that's insane, dude. That's insane. Couldn't be me.
Right. So I don't know what the fuck happened, but I turned 29 and I was like, nar, this isn't for me. Actually, what had actually really happened is I got really suicidal. And like to the point where I planned it, got my date, everything. And I was like, oh no. Like, I have 2 kids. My youngest was just turning 2. I was like, I cannot do that.
Yeah.
I need to do better.
That would have really sucked.
Yeah, so I went to the doctor and I said, hey,
Help me.
I think I might
Sorry.
need a grippy sock vacation, actually. Anyways, so I got medicated and stuff, but then I was like, I'm not just feeling this way for no reason, so I need to really look
Yeah.
deep into it, figure out what the fuck's going on here. And I was like,
Yeah.
I'm in a roommate stage with someone that's supposed to be my partner, supposed to be someone that I can go to for anything, and I don't feel that way with him. And I felt very, you do your thing, I do my thing.
Yeah.
Meet in the middle at night to put the kids to bed sometimes.
Yeah, that's just no
Yeah.
way to be, yeah.
Right. And like he had deer heads on his walls and like
Yeah, you
big
guys
hunter.
are very, yeah.
I'm big, like I like mushrooms and I
Yeah.
wear Vans, and
Very
he's
polar
wore nothing
opposite.
besides Doc Martens and Danners.
What the fuck is a Danner?
It's like a Doc Marten but a new version. I
Oh.
had to buy him some for Christmas, and it gives me the ick to think about.
He could be watching this. Let's not hurt
That's
his
okay. No, he knows. He knows. We're tight.
About the Danners?
Yeah.
Oh.
He knows
Take
that
'em
that's
off.
never been me. I've always kind of gave him shit about it. Like, whatever. He knows. He wouldn't be surprised. We're good friends, actually. I wouldn't say good friends. We're cordial. We can be around each other. We
Yeah.
do stuff together.
Which is a great thing.
Same day we got divorced, we brought our daughter to the doctor together.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. It's fine. But now it's just so funny because I'm buying Vans for Ronnie for Christmas
Yeah,
instead
it's
of
so
Danners.
different. Dude, I used to walk into your house and be like, I hate it here. 'Cause I'm the same way. Like, I don't really fuck with that.
Yeah.
And dead animals all over the walls and
And
country
like wood
vibes. Yeah, like, I thought you were some... Dude, when we started, like, talking after I started where we work, I literally was like, yeah, I don't really know about you.
Shit.
Just never would have expected to be, like, this close now 'cause you're a completely
Right.
different person. Well, it's not
That's
even
the
that you're a
thing.
completely different
I'm
person.
who I
you're
wanted
just,
to
yeah,
be.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
who I really
You're
am, but
being
would stop
yourself.
hiding it.
Yeah.
Yes. I really finally stopped hiding it. So
Which is cool because we're actually a lot alike
I know.
in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and it's really nice because I just don't give a fuck what anybody has to think or say
Yeah.
anymore. It's like I'm hitting that 30 bridge, and I actually don't give a fuck.
I think I already hit that.
That's awesome.
More literally, I would say the medication is really what
Yeah.
did it for me, to be honest. But I have just, like, obviously to an extent I care what people think. Like, but yeah, I just, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be
Like
authentically
life
myself.
decisions and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna alter due to I think you're gonna be
Exactly.
like this.
And,
towards
like,
it.
I used to always, like, make altercations to my life based on, like, who I wanted to like me, yeah. And like
Yes.
I could be living in a different state right now if it weren't for my young naive self who thought, like, I should stay here because I want to create this life with this person. Fuck no. Like, I knew deep in my heart I didn't want to stay around here.
Same.
There's nothing for me around here and whatnot. So I'm just like, I will only be doing things for myself from here on out. Not forever, but like a while
Right.
while I'm young. And yeah, I just stopped giving a fuck. And it feels like so much weight has let off my shoulders.
It's just, yeah. And, getting divorced was also a big weight lifted.
Yeah.
'Cause for the longest time, I mean, I'm not even going to lie, like, I felt like I had to hide Ronnie.
Well, yeah.
And I wasn't cheating. I didn't cheat. That's not what it was.
Yeah.
Whatever. But even, you're just getting out of a relationship
Yeah.
and then you're like a long-term relationship.
And I feel like it kind of shocked everyone too. So like everyone was
everybody was like, what the
nosy
fuck's this
about it.
bitch doing?
Yeah.
Who is she? And I get that. And I would have done the same. Imagine the tea we would be talking about that
Right.
person.
Oh yeah.
Would be like, she lost her goddamn mind. Did you hear? She wanted to kill herself.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Now
but
she's wearing Vans and
now she's got her Vans on.
she likes mushrooms.
What the fuck?
Crazy bitch.
That does sound crazy though. But anyways, me and Ronnie knew each other for like 10 years. That's kind of weird. Been with Brent for 10 years, known Ronnie for 10 years.
Yeah.
We met when we worked together at AT&T. It's a phone company.
If you didn't know.
Hey, somebody might not know that.
Fair enough.
Shut up, Ronnie. Anyways, I didn't really like him then. He claims I did, but I didn't. And then we just started talking again, and I was like,
I thought
Why
Ronnie
are
was
you
so
me?
gross at 1st.
Mhm.
I was like, it's a no for me.
She did immediately said that. Matter of fact, never mind. Next.
Okay.
Yeah, but now you do love him.
Yeah.
Tell us why. Why do you love Ronnie?
Oh, you're not
What-
looking for something specific. You're just
Yeah.
Okay,
What made you start liking him?
First of all, when I realized he didn't stink.
It was his apartment. He lived in a boy apartment.
Yeah, he lived in a different place, and it was disgusting, and it smelled terrible. And he came over here one day when Tasha hadn't gotten here yet, and I had come over here, and it was just him here, and he smelled like his apartment, and this was my first time really being around just him. And I was like, girl, no. But anyways, Ronnie's actually super sweet. He doesn't stink like shit and cat piss. Anyways, he smells very good actually. And he's so nice. He just would not want to hurt anyone's feelings for any reason. And you can just be,
Even if he did want to, he wouldn't be able to
yeah.
physically.
And you can just ask him for his honest opinion, and he'll just tell you his honest opinion.
But so nice.
Yeah, like he can tell you how he feels without being a dick.
We've had a problem here or there,
He
but
can tell
for the
me
most
how
part.
he feels.
yeah.
And he makes really good food, like the best food.
We're going to post about that probably tonight, yeah?
Yeah. Did you take a picture? I didn't take a picture.
Yes, I did.
And yeah, he's your boyfriend, but you guys are like my friends. Just a good friend overall, I'd say.
We're getting emotional.
Where's the tissues? No, for real though.
No, yeah, he's
And
a
now
solid
he's my
person.
dad, yeah.
He's
You can just count on him for anything. Like, I know I could literally call Ronnie at any time and be like, hey, I'm in a really sticky situation. Like, can you please help me? And he would. So, yeah.
really would. But only for
Appreciate you,
us.
Ron.
Yeah. He's just, it's insane. And like, he's literally me, but in a man
Yeah.
version
And a little bit nicer.
and much nicer. Not even a little bit,
Yeah.
much. Significantly.
Okay.
nicer.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings, but no.
But I don't know. We like to do the same shit. Where my past relationship, we didn't like to do anything the same.
Yeah, don't love that either. I used to
Yeah.
think that was like, yeah, no. Like in past relationships,
I thought it was
aka
normal.
the last one I was in. Yeah, I was just trying to convince myself like it's okay if you don't have anything in common. You can just be separate people and still love each other.
No.
That's not the correct way to go about it, in my
Mm-mm.
opinion now.
I now am with someone that I don't even want to go anywhere without him.
Yeah.
It's actually the weirdest thing.
And not in like a crazy way. It just
No,
makes
like-
everything better to have.
Yeah, like I
around.
just feel safer. I just like
Yeah.
my emotional support person.
Yeah. That's good.
And
I'm
I
so
have
happy
we
for
have
both of
fun
you.
together.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, you guys are fun.
Yeah. Brings a tear to my eye. What about you, Ronnie?
Yeah, Ronnie, what do you love about me?
Me too.
Kenzie will be honest with you no matter what, which is fantastic. Like, not like in a bad
Fantastic.
way. You're not scared to hurt people's feelings. You're like, you wanted an honest answer. Here's the honest answer. And it's like, like some people wouldn't tell you have something in your teeth, but you'd be like, bitch, you got something in your teeth. And ultimately, it's the best thing for you.
Yes.
So I appreciate that about you
Anytime.
a lot.
Thank you.
What about me,
Oh, Tasha, you're so cute.
Oh.
baby? That's really cute, but for real.
No, you have brought a ton of structure to my life.
Ton.
A massive amount of structure. Like, they're not kidding. I lived in an apartment, and don't get me wrong, love who I was living with.
Yeah,
I think he's fantastic.
Yeah, we
Amazing
love
guy.
him.
Yeah.
I miss him. I don't miss my lifestyle or anything like that, but I miss Simon.
Yes, but we
Um,
do allow him to come over. He chooses not to.
But like I was playing video games for 8 hours a day and like eating Domino's every single day. And
He's lost a lot of weight here.
yeah, I've lost 90
90
pounds
pounds, yeah.
since I started talking with Tasha again. And just everything about my life has become more structured and put together. And I really appreciate that about you, that you've made that very easy for me to do.
Yeah.
And I'm not depressed anymore.
Woo!
No.
Yay, babe.
You mean that for real?
Yeah, no, I'm like
love that for you.
legitimately in a good mood.
I love that for you.
Like even on bad days, I'm still legitimately
Me
in a
too.
good
like
mood. It's not
happier
like
to be here than where you could be.
right,
Yes.
Yeah.
right.
It's not like, damn, now I gotta go kill myself.
Now I got to go deal with my bitchy wife. You know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
a lot of people's lives are like.
God, no.
We're like excited to see each other at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's weird, you guys. And if you don't have that,
It's
Look
not even
for it.
weird. I feel like this is normal, or what
it's weird
should
to
be
me because
normal.
I've
Yeah,
never
yeah, yeah.
ever
Weird
seen
to you.
anybody like this.
Yeah. You've never seen anyone like this?
No.
What?
I've never seen someone be genuinely in love with someone.
Not even Bob's and Lil Eric.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, in my actual, like, real personal life. Like, I only just, like, out in the, or anybody related to us even.
Oh.
Anybody that I was growing up with, maybe.
Well, yeah, I could see how that's weird then.
Yeah, it just seems weird to me. And, like, I know it seems weird to other people, too, because they look at us with absolute disgust when they're with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, those are the people that are straight up jealous.
Okay.
I never believed that was a thing, but it straight up is. Haters are always the jealous people.
Yeah. That's true.
If people are looking at you weird, it's 'cause they literally wish they were you.
All right.
And maybe I'm just full of myself, and that's what I convinced myself.
No,
She's definitely staring at me 'cause she wants this ass. As it's
wants
flat
this
as
ass.
fuck.
Okay, no, it's not.
Now it is. Anyways,
Nah.
moving on.
Okay, so bringing this into it, so whatever, I'm divorced. We're with Ronnie. We know that. Now we have lots of hurdles and obstacles and goals that me and Ronnie are going to now start. So I'm literally starting a new life here is what it feels like.
Yeah.
And I was on TikTok and I saw this couple and they do a podcast together. And I have just started listening to it and I love it. And it reminds me so much of me and Ronnie and our dynamic. The things that so they're basically like relationship coaches trying to be. And the way they talk and the way they expect each other to act or whatever is so much me and Ronnie, and like what they're preaching to other people to do, like me and Ronnie already do. So I'm just like, we must be real here.
Yeah.
This is
Is
real.
that the one that was playing?
Yeah, so I'm gonna like shout them out. It's called To Be Better podcast, and I'm sure a lot of people, because they're kind of starting to go viral on.
I liked what little
TikTok.
bit of it I watched.
They're just so good, and they have the tea. They
Yeah.
always have tea. I think people like email them about relationship questions and stuff, and
That's what's up.
if it's something that they downright like pisses them off, they show it, and they're not afraid to let you know.
Yeah, that's how it should be. That's how I want this to be. I don't want to be like,
Yeah, no fakery bakery.
yeah, no fakery bakery.
But anyways,
Oh my
and they're
God, my
so cute.
dogs.
Hide your dogs. I told you, no
Ooh,
dogs.
Let the dogs out.
And first of all, we're not getting paid for that.
Exactly. No free foot pics. And if you screenshot that, your mom's a hoe.
And your dad.
And I'm suing.
Anyways, so one of their episodes that I listened to, they talked about how every relationship should do a weekly report card, or like even just every couple weeks, a weekly report card where you ask them, and I'm going to tell you what the questions are.
Okay.
Again, you should go watch this episode. This is the episode I sent to you, Ronnie. And we're not going to do this on air. Ronnie, I'm going to say the questions, but don't answer them right now, okay? Anyways, I just thought it was so cute, and I'm going to read you them. And I
So
think
cute.
everybody should listen to this if you are in a relationship struggling, if you don't know what a relationship should be. This is it, okay?
To be better.
Yes.
Isn't
to
it
be
the number
better.
2?
Yes. Yep. So report card. Here's a few of the questions. How's your mental health? That person answers. How am I doing as a partner? What can I do to be a better partner? What did I drop the ball on this week? What did I do that was good this week? Am I meeting your emotional needs? How would you rate our sex life 1 to 10? Which is very important in a relationship. Everybody should know that, and everybody should be on the same page in a relationship. And you guys should know what each other likes. Don't be hiding it. Don't be weird. Good chance the other person likes that too.
Yeah, facts.
Enjoy your motherfucking life, okay? Are you happy with the division of the housework? Do you feel safe with me? What is something we should do that we haven't done yet? That could be in any context you possibly want to make that.
I like that. I think maybe I would ask probably like 4 of those a month.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do all of them, but like ones that maybe is a top priority for that other person.
Yeah.
Always make sure you're hitting those.
Yeah.
Like there's me and Ronnie aren't the exact same, obviously. And he's very physical, like needs to be touched and like wants to be cuddling. And I, as we know, was neglected as a child. So I struggle with physical touch a little bit. But I do my goddamn damnedest to make sure his needs are met with that. And I always make sure I'm cuddling whenever I possibly can. And then there's times, though, where I'm like, Ronnie, I'm going to need you to back the fuck up.
Get off, my boy. Yeah, I feel that.
We're both working through that, too, though, because he doesn't understand it either. And I don't understand his point of view. But
yeah,
we communicate it.
That's
how
all
we're
it fucking takes.
succeeding.
Yeah. Just communicate about it. Should be good from there, right?
Literally anything. Just start with communication. That's what helps. But anyways, that's what I have to say today. I know you wanted to talk about some high expectations.
Yeah, since there wasn't a whole lot of planning going into today's episodes. Yeah, we filmed 2 episodes today, actually. This one we're doing live, if you're watching on Twitch. And then before we started this one, we did another one that we're going to post next week.
Yeah, we're busy next Wednesday, so
yeah.
No live next week.
Yeah, so
sorry.
We, we just kind of wanted to do some more like relaxed episodes since we had to do 2 in one day. So I figured we could, do a little high expectations after Tasha talked about her divorce.
Yeah.
To lighten up the mood a little.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Change the vibes around here.
Yeah. Oh, shit, I have to post this question. A little sneak peek into next week's episode. Which country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the U.S.? You have to answer on my Instagram story at Kenzie_Evich. Anyways, let me finish posting this. My bad. And then...
Unbelievable.
I know. I shut it off because we were starting, and then I didn't post it. Okay, let me get to my notes here. Yeah. Okay, so the first thought, I actually didn't think of this. Jessie thought of this, and I was like, I need to fucking...
Okay.
Your brain is the only organ you have that knows it exists and knows what it is and what it does.
Yeah.
How many organs do you have?
Lots. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I just feel like there's more to that. Like,
okay, elaborate.
Because your brain doesn't work unless it's connected to all the other things.
But it's the only organ that knows what it is.
But it's not like the brain's like, hi, I'm a brain.
But your brain knows that... Your brain is what tells you that you have a brain inside of your skull.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that you are like who you are, or you are your brain and you're just like inside of like this?
What?
Like, do you think your whole body is who you are, or you're just
No.
like your brain and you're inside of this body?
Just your brain. Yeah.
Yeah, just your brain, I'd suppose. What do you think?
No, I just think it's a weird question. I don't know, to be honest with
It
you.
has to be because your body, your brain is more like your personality, and your body is like what your parents and family gave you.
Right, but like to what the kind of Tasha said on that, is like without the rest of it, it doesn't work. So like as a whole, your body is self sufficient. It can do everything it needs to take care of itself. But like an argument could be made that that's just because of the brain. Like, you know, you take out one kidney and you're still fine. Like, where do we draw the line here?
Yeah.
Like people
Right.
have had like yards of intestine taken out of them, they still survive. But you take out the brain,
Or the heart.
right?
Yeah.
Done.
Well, even that, like they have machines that can keep you alive without your heart.
I
Like
guess,
your
but not
brain is the
very
only
long.
thing that's not like
Yeah.
replaceable.
Yeah. And
Isn't that crazy? You're
It
just
is
walking around with
crazy.
the most valuable thing.
your brain. Got to take care of it.
And can we talk about the word brain? That's so gross.
We've just said it too many
Boing.
times. Starts losing meaning.
Have you ever seen a brain?
Yeah.
Me too.
Saw a pig brain.
Where at? School?
Mm-hmm.
I saw an entire deer brain in the road one time.
That's cool.
And it was like...
Is that the one that you have in the jar in your fridge?
Yeah.
Shh. Anyways, moving on. I thought that was crazy because if you think about it, it's not like your small intestine can be in like, know that it's a small intestine. You know? If you
It's
think about it.
funny, though, if it could.
Okay, do you guys think... Okay, actually, you asked on our last episode with Jesse what our unpopular opinions were.
Mm-hmm.
And on the spot, I couldn't think of anything because that's hard. And if you ask
Yes.
me a question, all of a sudden, I don't even know
Right.
if I'm alive or not.
Mm-hmm.
So I came up with a couple unpopular opinions as I was leaving that night.
Okay.
And I wrote them down. 40-hour work weeks. This is a very unpopular opinion. Should not be a thing.
No. That isn't a lot of people agree with that.
But it's in retrospect, that's not a popular opinion. In this country anyways. Like maybe a lot of people around you
I was
think
like,
that.
I don't know who would disagree with working less.
A lot of people.
Why?
Maybe the people around you wouldn't, but it's the people that will turn on that and say you're lazy, you need money to buy things, da 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 da. And it's like, yes, that makes sense and I understand that, but there is literally more to life than going to your fucking job for your entire daylight and then only getting 2 days to yourself to live. Like,
and
we
not
are
even
not
to
on
yourself.
Yeah. And we're not on God's green earth like everyone worships God so much to work. Like, no, you really
Mhm.
think that's how it's supposed to be? That's fucked. I want to go off the fucking grid
Mm-hmm.
and live in a tent and mind my business and eat mushrooms and
I was just saying
swim in a river.
that I all of a sudden wanted to be just like
Yeah.
eating fruits and vegetables from my own garden
Yeah.
and like growing herbs in my kitchen.
I just get, it's like, I'll still go to work and whatever. Like, obviously,
No
we have
choice, yeah.
jobs. Like, I
But
pay
we
my
don't work
rent.
40 hours, so
No, well, between two jobs, yes.
Yeah.
But it's just like I don't agree with it. I don't think it should be a thing. Fuck capitalism and yeah. And don't be like work harder, save your money. Unfortunately, that's literally not always how it works.
that's actually not how it works right now.
So,
For I don't know
especially
who.
at this point, I feel like there's such a divide between the rich as fuck and the hella poor, and we are in the hella poor, and that is so hard to get out of,
Mhm.
especially in this economy.
Right. You can't, like, I can't do anything.
Yeah, like it's unrealistic. You literally can't. Yeah.
Like, and the only reason I am is because I'm not saving.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I would not be able to save.
Exactly. It's like
and
you have to
just-
pick between sacrifice, like over sacrifice almost. Like you don't even get to enjoy your young years.
Because you're supposed
And
to
you can
work.
save your money, yeah, and work, or you can, risk going in debt because you have no money, but you're living and experiencing things, and
But then when you're old and crippled
you
and can't
don't
work, you're
yeah,
fucked.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know what You choose.
I'm going with I'm fucking alive right
Living.
now.
Mhm.
I'm living. And if I make it to 60, I want to die before that anyways.
Same.
So,
Preach. Amen. Hallelujah.
so yeah.
Seriously though, yeah. I mean, that's obviously what I'm choosing too.
I
hence
feel like
my life.
3 days of work should be enough.
More than enough.
Like, we are people, we should be enjoying the nature and all the things to see and, everything that was gifted to us by Mother Nature.
And should just be able to like have time to be our damn selves, because
Yeah.
ain't nobody themselves at work.
No, exactly. You have to pretend to be a completely different person if you work in like a professional establishment, especially.
Right.
Yeah. It's annoying.
It's fucked up.
And like you spend more time in your life with your coworkers than you do anyone else.
Yeah.
If
I
you
know.
add it up. That's
why it's
sick.
nice that we work together,
Yeah.
because at least we're doing that with someone that matters.
That's true. But goddamn.
But fucking A.
But
Want to hear
fuck-
my 5-year plan?
Yeah.
Ronnie, can I share my 5-year plan?
I think it's probably safe.
Okay. So Ronnie just kind of got like a little promotion, if you will, at work. He works at like a computer store. I know, nerd alert. That's fine. Anyways, he is probably going to be buying that business within the next couple years, I would say ish. And our goal is for me to be able to quit my job, work there with him, have one of our close friends also be working there, and then me
Why
and Ronnie.
not me?
Do you know how to fix phones and stuff?
Yeah. You could teach me. What are
Okay.
you going to do?
I'm gonna do like answering the phones and like
Yeah, I can do
scheduling
that
all
with
the
you.
service calls and stuff. Whatever.
I'll clean.
But more importantly, like when my kids need to be brought somewhere or need to do something, I'm gonna be available for them at any point in
that's
time.
exactly how it should be.
If I don't want to fucking go to work, I don't have to. Things like that. And that's
Mhm.
my goal, to be at that exact spot in 5 years, being a soccer mom and whatnot.
I would
love it.
actually like to point out real quick that if you don't want to go to work, you actually don't have to. AT&T hired me back 3 times.
That's true.
Glicks hired me back.
Ronnie was the worst at going to work.
Really?
Sold more than everyone else, though.
Ronnie, we're not talking about this again. I'm just saying, you even struggled this time till I came around.
On the last episode, I think I said I was quitting my job at the mall. Turns out, I'm just gonna work 2 months out of the year now because my boss convinced me to do that, and I don't really know how to say no to people. So I was like, okay, sure,
I quit my pharmacy job.
yeah.
That's a lot that happened in 1 week.
Yeah, exactly.
Divorce, quit jobs. Like, what?
Yeah,
Isn't that wild?
it is wild. Every day it's something out here.
But yeah, Ronnie said I could quit my second job, so I hopped on that the same day.
Yeah, facts. You're like, should I quit? I'm like, yeah. Okay, so do you think that money can buy happiness?
I struggle with this, but
Ultimately,
because I've never been financially well, so I believe, yes, that it would buy me a lot of happiness.
Okay, Ronnie, what's your take?
I think money makes things better. I don't think that it necessarily buys happiness. Like, let's say that like Tasha and I become rich and like Tasha leaves. That's going to be devastating. Obviously, I'm not going to be happy. I could see you slipping into depression. However, I think your overall situation would still be much better than if the same thing happened and you were broke.
Right.
Right. So I think that happiness is an internal thing, but I think that money makes everything better.
But can you buy happiness?
No.
Well, you can buy a jet ski.
You can buy things that give you a moment of happiness, yes.
So I always feel like, maybe I've just had to learn how to feel like this because I'm always broke usually, but I feel like you at some point have to come to terms with the fact that you just have to like choose to be happy in every situation because getting upset like just makes everything worse.
Right. And the thing is, you somehow are making it. Like, somehow you are living, even if you feel like you have $0 to
Yeah.
your name. Like, we still are better off than a lot of other people.
Yeah, rich compared to some.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like with that being said, I feel like I have come to terms like I've grown into the type of person where like I am at a point in my life where I don't feel like I necessarily would be happier if I had a bigger house, a better car, more clothes, da da da. Like I am just so happy with what I have, and maybe that's more so like gratitude. I'm just so
Mhm.
thankful for everything and that
Mhm.
I couldn't wish for more.
Yep.
But I don't know. That is a tough one though. Like it definitely can buy you things that can make you happy, but yeah, that's a toughie.
Right. I was just gonna like bring up an example. It's like even if like money doesn't make you happy, so a huge thing for me is like if I'm feeling stressed or anxious or something, if I like sit down and play guitar for a little bit, it like completely mellows me out and like brings me back to like a normal, I guess normal. But like indirectly, you can't buy a guitar without money.
Mhm.
Like you can't buy a piano without money.
Right.
But then with that being said, there's happy people without guitars and pianos.
You're right, but there's something like that's very specific to me. But there's something out there that like makes you happy. And for some people maybe it is like, hey, if I get upset, I can just go walk out in the woods and just kind of be around stuff, have some alone time, and that's what does it for them.
Do you
And so
think
it's
though
not
if
like
you didn't have those resources to know that you enjoyed them so much, you wouldn't find a way to be happy with what you have?
no, I think that I would end up being happy with what I have, but I don't like anything else. Like, do you actually need a car? Well, no, but it's super convenient to have one. Like, just because you could make do without it doesn't mean that you're better off to make do without it.
That's not the question though.
Because
Okay.
really anything you don't have to live with besides food and water.
That's a fact. The people in Africa that are starving and 10 pounds are happy as fuck.
Okay, so like
Well,
if it's July or
They
if
are.
it's January 13th, right, and it's -3 degrees outside, and like you're outside and you don't have a jacket, like you could choose to be happy in that moment, but wouldn't it be much easier with a jacket?
Yeah, but that's
I also
a
don't
different.
think you just can choose to be happy all the time either.
You can.
I've failed to do that.
You have. That's okay.
Hmm.
You
It's
don't
not
have
about
to.
being perfect, it's about trying to be perfect.
Yeah. Fake it till you make
So
it.
you're telling me you're constantly happy then?
I have literally come to a point where it's like, why would I want to be anything else?
Yeah, I know.
And I'm
but
not. I'm. To get back to the question though, I just like money can buy you things, but it can't buy you, like emotions. And happiness is an emotion, and you can feel maybe fulfilled when you have those things, and like like you said, calm and collected. But I don't know. I just feel like you can't buy a feeling.
I think the money makes it easier.
Yeah, that's really all it does.
Yeah. Don't disagree with that.
Because when we have money, Kenzie, don't act like we ain't happier.
I don't think I would say I'm happier. That's
Really?
not. No. I'm very, very happy without money.
Are you stressed out though?
If I need money and have a bill coming up, sure, I stress out about it, but I find the money and that doesn't make me not happy.
Do you feel relief when you find the money?
That's not really like the thing though.
I don't know. I think that happiness is such like happiness might mean different things to different people.
That's 100% true. Happiness, like feelings are definitely, what's the word? Objective. Like happiness to me could definitely mean something else to you guys.
Yeah. I agree with that. Did you have more you wanted to talk
Oh,
about with
yeah.
that?
Dude, I always open my phone at 7:38. Have I told you that before?
I think
Yeah,
you have.
'cause you told me to get a lottery ticket.
Oh, yeah.
It's so weird.
It is weird, but it's also kind of cool.
Like, what are the odds you would ask me that right now and then I open my phone at 7:38?
I get the 1111 a lot.
Really?
I get 333 a lot.
Wow, well, that's probably an angel number or whatever. You should get that tattooed on you. Like the white girls do.
1111?
Yeah, well, it's like 444, like it means something. I don't know. Okay, so have you guys seen the show My Strange Addiction?
Yes, love it.
Have you seen the updated version where they see if they're still addicted to that
My
thing?
God, no.
I
but
was
wanna
watching
watch
it the other
now.
day. Have you guys seen the episode where the guy is in an intimate relationship with
With
his
the
car?
car?
Yes.
Mhm.
He literally fucks his cars.
Yes.
So the car in that episode,
It was like a maroon burgundy
yep,
car.
it was red. It was red.
Yep.
And that car died. He had a name for it.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I forget. And now he has a new car named Lexi. And he literally was like stroking it, and
What's
he
it
was
look like?
it's black. It's an older car.
Ooh, she's a cougar.
I want to say it's literally like a 2003, maybe. It's older. Yeah, but he kept saying how her eyes are so beautiful and da 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 da. And I'm like, what? I just could not imagine. Like,
Dude, I love that show.
it's so good. So then this other girl, she was addicted to eating toilet paper.
I saw that one too.
She's still addicted. She was actually engaged at one point, and the guy didn't know that she ate toilet paper when they got together. And then when he found out because she was in the bathroom one day, and he walked in there and she was eating the toilet paper. And he said on the episode, he's like, are you hungry? Like, there's food in the kitchen. But anyways, yeah, he basically was like, you either need to stop doing that because that's fucking disgusting, or we can get married. And she chose the toilet paper. She would say how it like feels like cotton candy in her mouth. I'm
Just
like,
go get cotton candy.
right. Like, that is so disgusting. I remember one episode about somebody that would eat insulation too.
Oh my God.
Oh, and the cat hair.
Oh yeah.
Jesse was the one who actually put the show
Where are
on.
you guys watching this on?
I'll have to ask him. He has like Paramount and a couple weird.
I think I have
things like
that too.
Maybe it's on Paramount. So I have this thing, like, if there's hair and it's not on your head, like
It's
if you're
ugly.
sweeping, if you pick up the hair at the
Out
end of the broom, I will gag. I will throw up. That is so disgusting. If I'm wiping something up and then a hair goes in it, I'm gagging. That is so
How
gross.
about when a hair's like, and you don't know if it's yours wrapped
Nope.
around?
No.
Yeah.
If your hair is on the shower wall, ew. If my hair is on the shower wall, I'm gagging. Like,
Yeah.
ew, I can't do it. And then the lady comes on that's eating the cat hair, and I'm literally in the bed I'm like, Jesse, you have to shut this off. And he was like laughing. He's like, no, and I deadass had to plug my ears. That is so gross.
Yeah, dude.
Hair in your mouth, I can't.
And the cat like furry hair
yes.
at that.
She compared it to cotton candy too, I think. I'm like,
These
y'all really
people.
need to just go get some cotton candy.
You can make it yourself at home nowadays.
It's gotta be
Wait.
cheap too.
Ronnie, if you saw me doing that, what would you do?
Oh my God.
Any of those things. Just gets home and she's dry humping her car.
I'd love you no matter what.
Baby, no, I'm being dead ass. Because if I saw you do any of those things, I'm sorry, but we'd have to.
Yeah,
we'd have to end it.
that's not.
No matter how much I felt like we were together, that would mean that we're not. If you were doing shit like
If
that.
you brought Tasha over to Simon's and she started petting the cat and eating its hair, you would be like, I love you.
I'd love you no matter what.
See, now you're just being fake.
Don't be fake. We're telling these people that we're real.
Obviously, that's weird.
Yeah, but would you
So
let
be
me come
honest
over
then.
again?
No. If I brought somebody over,
Not
they s-
somebody, me.
if I brought you
whore.
over, that's the part where I feel like I need to default back here. I would love you no matter what. That's my answer.
Yeah, see, 'cause yeah, he's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. Respectfully.
No, but I was just saying, if you brought me there and I was doing that, you would
No,
leave
because
me.
I get how this goes. Because
But I'm not.
then, like later, you're gonna be like, you really wouldn't love me anymore if I
If I was a
ate cat
worm?
hair?
If I was a worm, you wouldn't love
Yeah.
me?
Babe, would you love me if I was pigeon shit?
Yeah, literally.
You wouldn't. And then if I'm just like, yeah, I would, you'd be like, that's gross. I
Yeah,
wouldn't love you.
yeah,
I
yeah,
barely
I
love you
would-
now.
That's the realest thing ever.
Why
I
is
have
that a
asked the
conversation
worm
we've
question, and then when I got offended, I was just like, hold up. Like, I couldn't imagine walking down the street right now and picking up a worm and falling in love with it. That would be on my strange addiction.
That's hilarious. I hope
This
someone
worm.
does that.
Yeah, so that shit's brazy.
I love worms.
Yeah, worms are hella cute.
They're just
Couldn't
the
be in
word
love with
worm I
one.
even like.
Yeah, worm is a cool word. What's your thoughts on I guess it has been a while. We should end this podcast.
No, now
I was
you
gonna
already
say
said something.
homelessness.
We have a homeless guy here in town.
Can I tell you? Actually,
Yeah,
that's what made me put
I
this.
know
in.
it is because I've been seeing him. He just
I
moved his
forgot.
shack today.
He did to
Yep.
where?
I don't know. I saw him driving his bike.
You saw him riding his bike with the shack on the back of it.
He like tears it down and puts it in like a
Oh.
basket.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. So there's a guy that was living behind the mall that I work at for just like a week. He wasn't there for very long.
He keeps getting told to move.
Yeah, I saw the cops talking to him one day. He has this like big shack and it's kind of sketchy looking and whatnot, and he walks around shirtless and whatever. So one day I saw the cops talking to him, whatever, and then I had to work the next day. I pull up, he's still there. I'm like kind of freaked out, you know, you just never know. And then after work that day, it was hot as hell, and I was leaving work, and I had already eaten all my lunch and all my food and shit, but I asked him if he had any water, and he said he didn't have much left, so I gave him my only bottle of water. That's all I had to give him. And I offered him the blankets in my trunk, but he said he
Oh.
didn't need any. But he was so nice.
Yeah.
And I felt so bad. He like had shorts on and he had like one string tied from the front to the back, like suspenders, but it
Yep.
was just like tied. I felt so bad. Like I wanted to. The next day I worked and he was there too, and I literally wanted to go over there and just sit with him and like see what his story is. He was just like sitting in the grass reading a book when I drove up to him and was like, "You need some water?" Yeah, I just like
I
always
know.
wonder. You never know.
And that's the thing, though, is this world sucks so fucking hard that you can't even trust a homeless
Yeah.
person. You can't trust that someone's not just faking being homeless.
Yeah,
or,
which is so unfortunate.
Or, you know, I've seen homeless people even around here. They're at the Walmart usually, and one's down the road holding a sign. The other one's sitting in their car on their
Yeah,
phone.
They take turns.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they'll bring like a kid every once in a while.
Yeah.
And it's like, that pisses me off so much. Now, this guy I know is genuine because I've seen him have to move. But that's the other thing. As much sympathy as I have for him, and I'm sad that he is living that life, everywhere is hiring right now.
Yeah, but will everywhere hire somebody that can't take a shower?
Think to the point that we are at right now in society, I think there's places that would be willing to hire him and help him get if he agreed to go to work, I think they would hire him. And if they cleaned him up, yes, I do.
Maybe.
I think McDonald's, I think Walmart would for sure do it
Maybe.
because they are so short-staffed, it's sick. All of those places.
Maybe.
Any fast food place. And it's like, you just go and ask, I guarantee you will get the help you need.
Maybe.
And I know that's scary probably for him because you don't want to be turned down. Nobody wants to ever be turned down for anything. But the alternative?
It depends though. Like you can't actually guarantee that. That's just
No, but
a thought.
you
Yeah.
have to try.
Right, but who says he didn't try? You think all these homeless people out here just don't try to get a job?
I think
A lot of jobs
them.
won't hire you if you don't look professional, you don't have an address, you stink, and you don't even have a license or
Right,
you're
but
not.
how did we get to this point?
Well, yeah, but
You
that's
didn't
a different
start there.
Right. No, I understand that, but it's like the circumstances are like realistically, if he walked into Walmart with no shoes and no shirt and stunk and looked like shit, and had no address and no identification, he probably wouldn't get a job.
If there's no identification, yeah, legally they can't hire you.
Exactly. So it's like I feel like people should be doing more to help homeless people versus expecting homeless people to just walk up in places and figure it out themselves because all society has all these rules and standards and then proceeds to shoot anyone down who tries to get help. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a stigma, like, oh, you could just go get a job, but it's like, not really with all your fucking rules and you know what I mean?
No, I 100% see your side. I get your side. I would say I'm even partially on your side, but I just think this world is very dog eat dog, and if you can't take care of yourself, then
no, I agree. I just
like,
don't think it should be like that.
And I also don't think that anybody should get to that point. There should be no reason. Okay, you're a drug addict and you're by yourself and you let your life get to this, I guess. But I mean, I've been down those roads and I've never once not been able to snap back and be like, what the fuck? This is not what I want for myself.
Yeah, it depends on everyone's situation, but yeah. I saw him and I was like, damn.
Yeah, no,
Mm.
I mean, it's very sad. And
I just feel like too, like, yeah, there's no reason we should have multi-billionaires and still
Mhm.
have homeless
that
people.
I would agree with.
Like, this
That I agree
country needs to do more. There's also no reason we should have multi-billionaires and this country is trillions of dollars in debt. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
I don't get it. I don't know how they get the money then. Where's the money?
I don't
Who's
know.
holding the money that we don't have? Because
Yeah. Who do we owe it to?
who are we giving it to?
Where isn't all the money just circulating?
Isn't the government
around?
made up by us?
Ronnie?
Why do we owe ourselves money?
Most of our debt is to China, and it's to
Oh.
other
Okay.
countries in the world.
Okay.
Oh.
Whether that be they ship us goods and services based off of credit, and then we work on paying that back, or whatever.
That's
Um,
on them for trusting
And you
us.
fix
Yeah.
that by voting.
By voting for
Yeah,
but
I'll leave
how
it at that.
so if we owe them money though, how do we distribute, like, how do we have so much money to distribute to everyone that's living?
Yeah, like
how?
why
Why don't they just take
is
that money
Donald
away
Trump
from us?
just
and-
out here
Yeah.
sitting on a fucking stack of cash
Yeah.
for fun?
Small loan of $1 billion.
So, money, what we have as money, is a legal tender for our country. Money, when you do it, or like China doesn't really care about the U.S. dollar. I mean, they do because of how this world economy works. But like, you don't pay them with like $100 bills.
What do
It's
you,
not like we are,
what do you pay them?
sending
with?
stacks
What
of
are
Genuinely?
cash over there.
What are we doing?
So how that generally works is some sort of most money is made up, just so you know.
Yeah,
Everything
so it's just a
actually
fake number,
Is
really,
made up.
because nobody's
Right.
actually has all their money that they ever have with them. Like,
Correct. I mean, like
Correct,
if you put
cash.
money into a bank, 10% of the money has to stay available. The rest of the money, the bank spends on whatever they want. And it, like, if you had $10 million and you went to the bank and you said, I need to withdraw $10 million, you can't do it.
really?
Really. They would
No.
not give you $10 million. That's not how money moves. It's not how large sums of money move.
Well, what if I really needed $10 million? What if
The-
I was buying something
Right. No, and I get that.
and I had the
so
money?
That's the thing, is you don't pay with it in cash. You do a wire transfer, and there's no actual physical money involved with that. It's essentially just saying the value of the, and
So
I mean,
everything is fake.
everything's fake. Money
it
doesn't
doesn't
exist.
fucking matter what we do. Everything's fake.
Why do we pay our bills?
Yeah, what the hell?
Because that's how society
Well,
works.
the world,
I
you know what?
hate
I
it
hate to
here.
tell you guys, but we are the society, all of us people. We can end that.
That's what I'm saying. But
We can
you
all stop
have-
paying for things. We can all stop. I know there's
you have the
people that are
far
stupid.
rights. Yeah, the far right people who are so brainwashed into thinking that we have to.
I'm
Money.
upset now.
Work for your money. Hell no.
No, we
They
could
don't
all
even
just be
be
living off the fucking planet.
On God.
Which I get, because I've
We could
thought
have
about
like
this.
the world's biggest garden.
I've thought about this though, because nobody's gonna willingly want to go work at the gas station that we need to have open. But if gas is free,
we've created a
like it has to be
society
this
where
way.
that's extremely unrealistic at this point. We're too
Mhm.
far advanced
Way too far.
to go all the way back to the start.
Yeah.
The world has to end and then they can start from there.
Just so
Do
you know,
you?
that is actually how our society started, was people did what they were most equipped to do.
Yeah.
And then it created classes, because turns out that working at a gas station doesn't actually, like, it's
Require
not,
much.
it doesn't feel like it's worth as much as the person who is, doing other things, like,
Performing surgery.
right,
Yeah.
things like that. So it created classes, and then from there, that there's just been separation of that.
Yeah, and it's just I feel like getting more and more separated.
It's getting more and more bullshit.
Couldn't agree more.
Is the
And I think that's what we're going to have to
Bottom
title this
line?
episode. More and more bullshit.
every day. Every fucking day there's more and more bullshit. More and more shit being solved that's not real.
Yeah.
Which is
So
what we just did.
that's why I'm always happy, because I know that nothing is fucking real.
Literally. And that's why I still get
Fake.
happy by objects because they are real.
Okay? They're tangible.
This table right here, it's real.
Stroke it, caress it, love it.
I might be
whatever
on my
you want.
strange addiction here pretty quick with this table.
Just the table. You nasty bitch.
and my candles.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say my camel toe. So,
No, I actually don't like that.
on that note, I think that was enough bullshit for one night, one
think.
episode.
Lord, we get next week off. You
We
guys will
get
have our
Yes.
you'll have our podcast posted on Monday, but nothing will be anywhere on Wednesday. I mean, we'll still be active on social medias, but on Wednesday, nothing will be posted next week.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Nat and Mod. Who the fuck is Mod? Nat and Mac Podcast on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and then make sure you follow us on Twitch.
The camera's right there.
Oh, sorry. Make sure you get at us at Nat and Mac Podcast.
Yeah, and Linktree. If you don't want to have to actually click on every individual one, that'll
Find
help
it
you
on
out.
the IG.
Also,
What?
I forgot to say. Oh no, I forgot. Oh, what was I gonna say? It was so important.
I don't know. We're
It's
gonna
the
have to talk
thing that
about it.
It was the thing that we talked about at the other episode, and I said I'm probably gonna say this in the first one too. Ronnie, help me.
You just said that we're wearing the same outfits. Okay, so you're gonna see this outfit right
No.
now, and then you're.
There's something
That
important.
is what you said. That 100% is what you said, and we can watch the recording.
It was something important.
I swear.
Anyways, thank you so much, guys. We love you. Have a great night.
Happy